It's happening again. They're doing it again. A year ago, I made a video talking about how people take review scores way too seriously when it comes to their favorite media. I made it in response to FNAF fans whining over the movie's review scores, and for anyone that is curious, I do like that movie, but I can't exactly blame critics for hating it. But we are not discussing about the hellspawn known as the FNAF fandom. Maybe another day. Today's target is IGN. IGN, video game and entertainment media site. Founded the day the N64 released in North America because they were really about getting to the news first. Widely known for the most insightful and correct reviews on the internet. Also, they post news too. Who cares? So yes, IGN, they do their game reviews. We all know that. If you don't know, now you know. And to say people don't like them for it is putting it lightly. They are infamous for their reviews for just being terrible. I know, I'm throwing glass at stone houses, but it's true. My least favorite reviews from them personally for the longest time were the Prey 2017 review when the game first came out. It got a 4 due to I think it was a game-breaking bug that apparently not many have encountered. I certainly didn't experience it, but a lot of people I remember gave IGN so much shit for this. They since have made an update review giving it an 8, which is fine, I don't really care. But the other one is Transformers 1 getting a 5. I think I'm becoming a hypocrite now that I think about it. Now, in regards to what I'm going to say next, it may lead to some of you taking this video as me coming to the defense for poor little IGN. But I'm going to shut that down immediately. As I just said, their reviews are known for being terrible, and I'd agree. If only I still cared. A lot of people genuinely despise IGN to an unhealthy degree, but for me, I just kind of feel indifferent towards them. Whenever I see that they are trending or people make videos or just talk about them, I just see it and not a thought pops into my head. I just scroll past it because quite frankly, I'm tired of hearing about them. I sound like a contrarian saying stuff like this, but I genuinely don't understand most of the outrage against them. I do get it to an extent because, don't get me wrong, I do believe that they deserve to be criticized because some of their reviews are poorly written, but I do believe that not all of their reviews are bullshit, though the ones that are tend to be the ones that get popular and go viral and all that, so. But it plays into the last video I made around this review score topic, and while it's the score themselves, I found a list. I checked it twice. That joke sucked. Let's not do that. The top 10 worst IGN ratings, plus an additional 15 because I was mad. Holy shit, there's more. I'm being disingenuous to be funny, but this is an interactive list where people can vote and leave their own comments on games here. This is essentially Reddit on another website. The most voted review was the infamous Alien Isolation review, which got a score of a 5.9. Personally, I think that's pretty low, so it makes sense why it's up here, I guess. Number 2 being Black Ops 3 because people were mad about it being a higher score than Doom 2016. Fair, I guess. I do think it's the better game, though I still personally love Black Ops 3 despite the campaign. Let's skip to number 4, Sonic the Lost World with a 5.8. This made me straight up laugh out loud because I've never met someone who said this was anything better than a 5. No shade to the people that like it, obviously, but come on, this is probably one of their more fair reviews. The infamous Fortnite review is here, and if you read the comments, you'll understand why I said this is basically Reddit. I cringe so hard reading these comments, and I'm someone who has grown to dislike the game. There's also some reviews listed here that make me scratch my head. They put Breath of the Wild, which got a 10, Undertale, which got a 10, GTA 4, which got a 10, Minecraft, which got a 9. Me personally, I like all of these games and agree with the score to an extent. Personally, would rate Minecraft higher, but a 9 is nothing to whine about. Not for these guys, though. People being either pretentious and trying to act like they are the correct individual with a superiority complex. Am I overanalyzing? I'm on the spectrum. It's my job, too. Being childish or just, yeah, no, it's just those two options. Like someone said GTA 4 doesn't deserve a 10 because IGN gave San Andreas a 9.6. Why are you acting like they said it sucked? Honestly, this list I just felt like making fun of. That's the only reason why I included it, but it was a fun read, I'll give it that. It's stupid. In my opinion, a lot of IGN reviews are just kind of an anomaly. Too much water. This was a real criticism. The thing is, there's a lot of different journalists that work under IGN, and while it is entirely possible that all of them share similar opinions on the games reviewed, each review is made by a different person. Of course, you're going to see reviews by the same people every now and then, But again, there's enough people to where not all of them are by the same person. It's something I feel like people tend to ignore. But with how many people there are writing these reviews, there ends up being a discrepancy in reviews, mostly down to their actual criticisms, but also their ability to play the game. There's also the argument that they are paid. What made me even consider revisiting this topic of people caring about reviews was seeing Sonic and Shadow Generations getting a 9 from IGN and Mario and Luigi Brothership getting like a 5, and just the reactions to it. Sonic fans saw their game get a 9 and will have an ego bigger than the planet, and Nintendo fans will be constantly harassing IGN because of their review. And it just made me think, why should we care about IGN? It's been said that it's blatant that they will do anything for clicks and they're just attention baiting. While I have yet to mention that, it is clear, if we're being honest with ourselves, with some of these reviews. But if it's so obvious, why do we keep falling for it? Why do people continue to give them attention still, yet complain about how either unprofessional, incompetent, stupid, bad at the game, or how much of a joke they are? I've noticed that when a game that is popular amongst the gaming community and it gets a positive IGN review, people treat it as if they're correct, they got it right. But if it gets a bad review, oh boy, that reviewer better keep a stick on him. I'm just saying. I talked about it in the video that I made last year, but it's a cycle where if it's something I like and it gets a good review, then they cooked. If it doesn't, then I will kill them and their entire family. Then they are wrong and are mentally challenged. Which is an odd thing to say over a video game, but yes, this is the routes people go. I will be fair to the Nintendo fans though. IGN milking Mario and Luigi Brothership is insane dick riding. Seriously, when you are posting about a game that you gave a mediocre review score to, which you knew was going to upset people, like 7 times, I think that it's pretty obvious that you are just rage baiting just to get clicks, which again, it furthers my point on why do you care about IGN still? They're muted for me on like most social medias. I don't ever see them. I will only see them if I actively go to search for them. I have the hardest time giving a shit about IGN whenever people talk to them. Don't misconstrue what I say, however. I don't like them, never will, but I also don't despise them to an unhealthy degree like everyone else because I see the sun. But there's two sides to that coin because again, they do deserve the criticism they've gotten over the years. But it's also pretty funny seeing people mauled over a review score. It happens with people like Fantano all the time. At the end of the day, I just think of it as a regular person's opinion because that's what it is, truly. No matter how stupid, uninformed, or bad the review is, it's still a person. So, like, they could be bold. Moral of the story today, just stop giving them attention if you don't like them. Seriously, it's not that hard to do. And that's all I got for today. Nothing too serious. Let me know what you think about IGN. I will be judging you. Like the video if you think people should stop caring about IGN. Subscribe for a mystery box to appear on your doorstep. Just kidding, this isn't 2018. And if you enjoyed the video, good. Now goodbye.